are two life paths that we follow. So the first one is the linear journey, the one that we live in this meat suit. It's our human experience here on earth. So what does that look like? Well, we fall in love, we get married, we raise our kids, we work hard, we chase success, and if we do it right, just maybe, our lives will feel better. We just need to work harder, right? But here's the truth. It is a trap. Because underneath it all, we are all exhausted. We are asking ourselves, is this it? Is this all there is to life? We feel empty, unfulfilled. We tick the boxes, but something is still missing. And that is where the second path comes in. And that is the vertical journey. That's our spirituality, our purpose, our why. And this is where my passion lies. This is what ClarityWorks is all about. I help you to reconnect with yourself, not the one that the world expects you to be, but the essence of who you truly are. Because here is the thing, we all live with fear. Fear of not being enough, fear of not being loved, fear of not having enough. So we look for answers outside of ourselves, chasing love, money, success. But just look around you. Even the most famous, adored people still feel lost. Why? Because they are trapped in the same mental prison as you and I. The prison built with your unconscious stories and limiting beliefs, and none of it is true. You've been told lies by your mind from your past, and now you've come to believe them, and it is not you. This is where ClarityWorks comes in. From the day that you were born, your lifespan is most probably until the age of 80. But the default future starts between the age of 24 and 30. This is when your brain is fully developed. And then how fulfilled is your life? How happy are you? Are you content with your life year after year, living in a straight line on your way to your default future? This is where we live according to our values, our convictions in life. You're living your core self, which means we all live from our past. That is just how it is. So where do our highs come from? What do we tell ourselves to feel a little better? If I get married, I'll be happy. Or if I can land that job, I'll be happier. If I can get more money, then I've made it. What happens in our brain? We go up a little just to come right back down again to our default line every single time. It's not difficult to know what your default future is. If I asked you at the age of 14, what are your frustrations? What are your dreams? What do you battle with? And then I ask you again in 2 years' time, what are your dreams? What are your frustrations? What goals didn't you reach in the past 2 years that you've set for yourself? What is your relationship like from 2 years previously to now? I can draw a straight line and I can predict fairly well where you'll be in the next 5 to 10 years. You'll be stuck with the same issues, the same frustrations, living a straight line. All we're doing in the meantime is looking for external things to be more happy. So how do we break through from living a straight line? How do we get out of this? How do we change our lives from a default future? We need a goal or a dream. When was the last time that you've set yourself a goal? Or have you stopped dreaming altogether? Sometimes we need something bigger than just ourselves. And then I need to find help from someone to tell me what must change in me as a person, in my values, in my convictions, in my self-image, in my needs, in my core self. What must change here so that I can get here? My work helps you to uncover these invisible constraints, to break the patterns that is keeping you stuck, and to find peace, purpose, and freedom in every area of your life. Whether it is health, relationships, anxiety, depression, or a future that you can't quite see yet, I've been through this myself and I know where you can be. And I help you to dissolve your problems because this is how God intended us to live. Free, whole, awake, connected. So if something inside of you knows that there must be more than this, then this is your invitation. Let's break away to find clarity that brings you the ultimate